Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Steady Income Now. Today we're talking about 5 ways to make money as a stay-at-home mom or as a single mom, and you are looking for ways to earn some extra income or just to earn income period if you have decided to be a stay-at-home mom. And the 5 things that we will go over would be Etsy, podcasts, before and after school care, freelancing, video marketing. So let's get right into it. The first thing is going to be Etsy. Etsy is a wonderful website, especially if you are very creative, into crafts, designs, and what have you. And so just taking a look at stuff, you get an idea of a lot of things, and you might find some things that you really, really like, you know. Let's take, for instance, wedding invitations. My computer's having this stuff. So bam, look at this right here. You can come up here and create, if you're good at creating graphic designs and art, you can come up here and create these beautiful wedding invitations. And people will buy them from you. It doesn't cost anything to set up an Etsy account. They do charge a fee based on, I believe, how much you sell. However, it's very, doable, minimal. And you should be able to, probably make that back from a few sales. Let's click on this one right here. It's $1 for the boho floor wedding invitation. And it's handmade, made to order, you can even do that. You can do that. That's beautiful. But, there are other things here. For instance, let's go purses and bags. Or bags and purses. Oh. Okay, so rings, jewelry, dresses, you name it, anything that has to do with creative designs, art, clothing, fashion, knitting, toys, you can all do that on Etsy, okay? So moving along to number 2, would be, number 2, podcasts. Now, podcasts are interesting because you can do a whole lot of things with them. Buzzsprout is one podcast platform that you can use. Another one is Podbean. Yep, free podcast hosting. I mean, of course, you do have to read the terms and conditions. But this is the site for Buzzsprout. I'm sorry. And, basically podcast it's almost like radio. But the difference is it's online. You are speaking, saying what it is you have to say that you feel is important to your target audience, your niche market, your followers, your fans, and they tune in faithfully, which will now lead us into the next thing on the list, which is video marketing. And video marketing is my number one is YouTube. Going on YouTube, creating content, useful content, informative content, inspirational content. And these are just a few people that I tend to look at on YouTube. But you create the content on YouTube, and you create a following, you amass a following and subscribers, and of course your subscribers are looking forward to you to releasing a video. Now you have to determine if you're going to make a video every day, once a week, 2 times a week, once a month, but you have to be consistent if you're going to do this to make this worth your while. You definitely have to be consistent. The next one is freelancing, and I had pulled up Upwork. The two that I actually have was Upwork and Fiverr, but we're going to talk about Upwork. You can go in here and see what are you good at? What is it that you can do from the comforts of your home that won't seem like work to you? Oh, what's going on with Upwork? Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with Upwork. Let's go here again. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to have to take Upworks off the table for right now. But I do know people use it as a freelance site. So we're going to go to the next best thing, Fiverr. I'm sorry about that, guys. Fiverr. So it wasn't me. I don't know what's going on with Upworks. So here on Fiverr, if you're good at graphics and designs, if you're great at writing and translation, video and animation, business stuff, programming tech, you name it, you can come on Fiverr. You can, set up shop, and people will come to you to ask you to do stuff for them, and you will get paid for it. And last but not the least on here that I have would be before and after school care. There are many parents that, sometimes things don't always work out as planned, and you need some before and after school care. And so, make sure wherever you live, you're within the guidelines and rules and regulations of taking care of children, but you can have, 5 to 6 kids that you either drop off to school in the morning and then you pick them up and they stay with you until their parents come over to pick them up for just a few hours each day. You're not watching the kids the whole time. So just in the morning, maybe about an hour, and then you take them to school, and then in the evening you pick them up and you watch them for about 2-3 hours when the parents come and get them from your house. So I hope this will help. If you are interested, and the number one recommendation that I have that you can make a full-time income online, click the link below, directly below in the description. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Until the next time, we will see you, and I hope you guys have an awesome time. Go ahead and take a look at Etsy, Fiverr, Buzzsprout, and do some digging into YouTube and see what you come up with. So, till the next time, this is Wumi Ogunmakinwa signing off. Bye.